That's...
bowled him! Lyon gets one to turn and knocks over Wokes.
Nathan Lyon, once he swapped ends, which is something that they need to take a lot of credit for, because he looked a totally different bowler from the other end, which allowed him to build pressure from there, which started the whole 6 or 7 maidens straight after the lunch break and changed the momentum in the game.
Why did the ends matter for Nathan?
More spin, more bounce. I mean, his preferred end is always the opposite end where he started from. He's done most of his damage here in Adelaide from that end, but when we saw Joe Root bowling yesterday, he was getting some spin and bounce from the other end, and I think that might have been the reason that they tried it, because there wasn't really that much happening from this end, the end that he started from. But when he changed the other end, there was significantly more turn and bounce.
What did you make of the battle with him and Ben Stokes? Obviously, Ben defended him a lot.
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
I think looking back now, I mean, Nathan was in the middle of an awesome spell and didn't bowl any bad balls at all to Stokes. But the way things were going, Stokes dug a bit of a hole and then couldn't get himself out at the end. When wickets were falling around him, he probably looked back now and wish he had been a bit more positive early on, because. But that's what pressure does. And Nathan's got him, I think, six times in Test cricket, and it looked like he had a bit of a curse on him today. He wasn't willing to try and take him on at all.
And it's a pretty simple game, according to Kevin Pietersen, right? Yeah. Any merit in what KP's got to say there?
I can understand the intent, but it's and you've got to show intent to score, which I think is what England did really well early on in the first session today. Their intent to score is really good. Was good, loud, sharp calls, good strike rotation, put the boundaries away when they could, and then it dried up after that. And it was pretty much dried up when Nathan changed ends, but. Pretty much from the moment that tweet went out, you saw Nathan bowl some of the best balls he bowled for the day. I mean, the ball before the Wokes wicket, and then the Robinson wicket, they're serious deliveries, off-spinning deliveries. I mean, they were turning square. So, yeah, I've always said it's an easy game sitting on the couch at home watching, but when you're out there confronted with something like that, it's pretty difficult. I mean, even some of the things I had to say about an off-spinner with no variation, well, he's got 405 Test wickets and he's got 50 odd Adelaide Oval, so it goes to show that he's a pretty difficult customer to face it on this track.